Welcome back to Joshua and Suzie.
Today is day 3 in Kribi, and today we went to visit a very interesting tribe in Cameroon. So we started off, we woke up in the morning, we had breakfast as usual, we spoke with our guides, and we took separate bikes. Like as usual, 1,000 francs for both of us and 500 francs for the guide. So when we got there, our bike had a delay because the police controlled him.
Yes, like always.
Always.
But this time, they don't want it. Money or something. He asked me for juice.
Yes, because he found that there was nothing illegal about Joshua staying in Cameroon. So he was looking, he said, Joshua, you're my friend. He said, you're my friend.
You're my friend, bring me juice. I said, I can't promise. See you later. And we went.
Yes, we were ahead, and when we got there, we got close to a bridge.
A mysterious bridge.
Yeah, I think that was a parking, I think it's a parking lot for the boats. Many people ran towards us and was proposing their services to us, but we already had a guy that negotiated everything in advance. We were waiting for him to come and just direct us to which boat we were going to.
The one he booked. Always have your guide. This will relieve you from a lot of stress.
A lot. And you know, when they see tourists, they always want to price more. I think you should have a guide when you're going to Kribi so that he can direct you and have the best prices. We saw the boats
different painted.
Yeah, they were painted differently with different flags from different countries and not very good looking and old somehow, but
like the one we experienced previously at the beach the day before.
Yeah,
we already used to these kind of boats. So, but this one had no kind of cut in where water can enter.
It was in somehow good shape compared to the one. When we got there, our guy came finally after some minutes and he spoke with one of the guys there and they took us in. The boat we entered in was the one with the Cameroon flag.
Yes.
They were paddling.
Yes.
So there were 2 people paddling because the water had risen, because normally it's one person that paddles. They said one person couldn't go because we were moving against the currents.
And we felt it, like there were these little tornadoes and they really had to adapt and calculate the water.
2 people were very much necessary, maybe 3 even. So we got into the bus and it was going pretty well. Our guide was so nice once more and was taking pictures and videos of us, of the environment.
Our private photograph.
Yeah. We were headed to that place. The view was beautiful.
We got some sandwiches.
Yeah. Oh, we did some sandwiches.
I don't go out of the house without
us. So Joshua woke up in the morning, made some sandwich with eggs and tomatoes with some water for him to have a snack because my husband doesn't live without food. Anyway,
and it was a 30 minutes road.
Yeah, it was 30 minutes road. We saw the forest around. We saw
some houses. The guides of the tour
told us who the house belonged to. They said some Europeans came and built houses around the river and left. Maybe that was their vacation house.
Also, he mentioned, but unfortunately we weren't able to see the monkeys who were there around.
He told us because we went there around 12 o'clock. He said monkeys used to pass the trees in the morning at 7 or in the evening at 5. So that's the time for monkeys to do their...
If you want to see them, go at this time.
Just remember these times. So when we got there, the people from the boat went ahead of us to like show us the path. The entrance was somehow bushy, but when we got to the village, it was a little more open. Yeah, we saw a water supply. The story about the water supply is that someone went to the village of the Pygmies Tribe and was healed and decided to thank them
and donate them with
the water supply, but unfortunately they did not use it because they want to live as naturally as possible. So it was just there, and we saw some houses they built by themselves.
They built their houses with earth and
with
plant material
and plants. But when we got there, the guy told us that they had gone because they are like a tribe of 50 people. They had done division of labor. Some had gone to the forest to hunt. Some had gone to the village to work in the farm. So we just met few people that were there to welcome the tourists because tourists always come there.
Yeah, they were really open to adapt to cameras.
We met this particular guy. I think he was the chief healer in the Pygmies Tribe. He was very, very welcoming. He called us to come take pictures. He showed us some hair, so I don't even know what he was doing.
The plants.
Yeah,
in the bush. He started doing something, jumping in the bush.
Yeah, but it was like a fun experience, and we also met some tourists that came there, as we said, for healings, because from what he said, Pygmies have a lot of traditional medicine for a lot of illnesses. So many people from out of the country, in the country, around the world go there to receive healing. And afterwards, they told us that we couldn't go there without bringing something for the chief. So unfortunately, Joshua and I weren't aware of that. We just get them some money.
Some cash,
and yeah, maybe next time we'll go there, we will buy them nicer things.
But I think that's even a couple thousand francs is a lot for them, and even there were some children playing some music. We gave them some coins. They haven't probably expected.
And yes, and mostly what they do there is that when the king receives money, he shares it equally amongst everyone in the tribe. So the king, there's no superiority, there's no hierarchy. The only hierarchy is the king, and even though he's the hierarchy, he shares it equally with everyone. So just to show you how united.
But what I found somehow interesting, that there was still like some solar panels around, like probably to have light.
So that they were gifted by people.
Yes.
When people got their healings, because most of the people that got their healings were millionaires, they always want to like pay back, and they give them these things. But for them, it's too much technology. The guide explained to us that they can't really associate with development because the spirits in the bushes will run away from them, because the spirits from the bush do not like at development. They like to be natural. Afterwards, we saw the oldest woman in the tribe. We gave her some money. We took some pictures. She was welcoming.
He must went through a lot. A lot of different locations.
Yeah, because they used to migrate in the past.
Yes.
And what they told us is that in the past, when one person died, the whole tribe had to migrate. They couldn't stay in that same spot. But with time, they decided not to function that way again. I guess there was not enough land anymore.
Style of living is somehow, I think it's just about eating, being in social, and having their ceremonies to be to their God or whatever they pray to or believe in.
And the right time to get there is in the evening when they have come back from the bush, from hunting, from fishing. There they are, and they organize dancing ceremonies.
Yeah, when we went, we saw they were
preparing already. So we couldn't stay and wait till evening because we had to go back and get ready to travel. Yeah, afterwards we went back
on the boat.
And we got back. Going back was easier because the current was in our direction, so it was just pushing our boat.
Yeah, God blessed us another time with raining.
Yeah, so there was no rain while we were going there, but when we were on our way back, rain started falling, and it wasn't even falling that much. After we got back to where the boats were parking, I forgot to mention that at the start we get money, and the money for that trip to the Pygmy village was 20k for both of us. I think 10k per person.
Around 30 euro.
So we took a bike to our house. Afterwards, we had a pool, and we hadn't really...
Yes, it was the last evening.
We hadn't really taken advantage of the pool. We decided to like have a little fun moment in the evening, even though it was cold. Couldn't stay there for long.
Yeah, we had to enjoy the pool. We booked this Airbnb also because of the pool. Yeah, made some nice pictures and videos.
Yeah, and we had a beautiful sunset.
Yes, and it was calm. Like the area is really
calm and nice. I really recommend it.
Enjoying the sunset on our last evening in Kribi.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
I can't wait to come back here. It's not
someday.
Amazing. Right?
It's so awesome.